Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on HEXO. As you follow my channel, I've talked about them a couple times. Actually talk about quite a few MJ plays, but one of my last videos that I did had quite a few views, and a lot of people have been watching HEXO. So it's had kind of a crazy year. $4 ran up to with $10.28 on February 10th, along with every other MJ play. Whatever was going on that day, they all had a great day, and it's just been tumbling down since then. So it's been a great time to bought an option right there and ran it down, but it's still kind of running down. It still hasn't found its support. So here's what it looks like over the last year: down over 75%, down over 54% in the last 3 months, a little over 37% in the last month. Actually had a decent week, up over 4.6%, and Friday had a crap day. So this is HEXO, ticker HEXO. As you can see, I increased my position. I think I had 10 or 15 shares on the last video. My cost basis was like $17. They did like a reverse split or something. We can take a look. You can look at my other video as well. But I recently bought some into this. I didn't want to, but I definitely needed to lower my cost basis since everything else was red. It's like, what the heck, and threw some money at it. So I got my cost basis down to $1.81. So haven't decided if I'm going to buy any more. If it stays around this 95, 96, under $1, I might buy a couple more just to lower that a little bit more. So haven't done the figuring to see what it would cost to get that a little bit lower, down to about $1.20 or something. That's where I'd like to see it. But there's a little bit about the company: Consumer Packaged Goods, MJ Company, which creates and distributes products to serve the global MJ market. Founded in 2013. $297 million market cap, 52-week high of $11.04, and 52-week low of 89 cents. And crap ratings on this one, just like all the rest, a 60% hold. And it does have earnings coming up on the 14th, so we'll see what happens on that day. Here you can see where I bought some, $1. Don't know why that's only one share, but anyway, here's another limited buy at $1.02, and bought some more at $1.10. So, and I've talked about Aurora a couple times. Organigram, just did a video on them, and Kronos. So I have them all, and have quite a few MJ plays. So I'm holding them for the long term, and of course Tilray is a lot of people's favorite. So over here on Bing, currently showing it as a hold, and if you have HEXO, you might want to put this on your calendar for December 13th. And can this MJ stock rebound as a potential buyout targeted? I just come across this article again. Seems like I talked about this on one of my last videos, so I won't go into real depth on this one. This one's on msn.com. And so just going to kind of scroll through this. It just kind of talks about the federal legalization and everything. And from what I remember last, Chuck Schumer, I believe, said that MJ would not be legalized under the administration that we have now. And then that kind of dipped every MJ play out there. So I always like to see them go up, but it is alright to see them go down from time to time. That way I can buy more shares, and these are all long-term play for me. So, and this one is also talking about the CBD beverage market, which I think is going to be huge. So just speculating on that. But HEXO shares sold at sold by Goldman Sachs Group Incorporated. This is on December 6th. So cut its stake in shares of HEXO by 17.77% during the second quarter. The fund owned 109,776 shares of the company's stock after selling 23,625 shares during the period. Goldman Sachs holding in HEXO were worth $637,000 as of its most recent SEC filing. So, yeah, take that for what it's worth. So there's going to be some that owns some shares and some that buy and some that pick them up. I'm sure there was another firm that probably picked them up, especially at these prices. So, but not too great a rating, so it's downgraded from a buy to a strong sell. So this one's kind of like Sundial in a lot of ways. It's a popular one, but it's one you kind of love to hate and buy when you can just to lower your cost basis and hope for the best on it. So stock could reward investors with a minus 311.22% loss. So we'll see what happens. This was on the 7th. In the last trading session, 5.68 million HEXO shares changed hands, and the company's beta touched 2.06, with the company's share price of 98 cents changed hands at 4 cents or 4.57%. During the last session, the market valuation stood at 278.78 million. HEXO's last price was a discount, traded about minus 1,026.53% off the 52-week high of $11.04. The share price had its 52-week low of 92 cents, which suggests the last value was 6.12% up since then. So if you could hit this one right, if they let you do options on this one, you could maybe make a little bit of money buying it below $1, and then if it run up a little bit. So I've been doing a couple options on AT&T. I might have to do a video later. Of course it ran up, and of course I held it, and then it dropped, so I lost, but at least I tried. So HEXO price now near $1.07. Daily chart shows downtrend on a 100-day basis. So as we all know, it's on a downtrend, so just gonna scroll through this one a little bit. There's a technical outlook on the daily chart, which is just kind of totally presents a buying opportunity if you want to buy into this one. I know on some of my videos I've made on this one, there's been some comments about some cartel action with this one. Well, you just have to read the comments. I hate to even say it on the video. I'll link that in the description. So there's the RSI over time. It's just kind of like a real crappy heartbeat. Just da-dump, da-dump, da-dump. Up and down, up and down. And here's some more information for some traders. So the only reason I bought more of this one is to lower my cost basis. Like I said, if you watch my last video, my cost basis was $17. They did their reverse merger. I showed that on the video. So if you're wondering why my cost basis was so high, you can watch that video. So some people were questioning it. Boom or bust, what's next for HEXO Corp stock? And this is dated on the 10th. Traded shares stood at 5.44 million during the last session, with the company's beta value hitting 2.06. At the close of trading, the stock's price was $1.02, to imply a decrease of minus 7.27%, or 8 cents in the intraday trading. HEXO shares 52-week high remains $11.04, putting it minus 982.35% down since the peak, but still an impressive 11.76% since price per share fell to a 52-week low of 90 cents. So definitely should have picked up. I could have really lowered my cost basis buying 100 shares at 90 cents. So I'd have to do the math and see what that would cut my cost basis down to, but that'd be pretty close. Nothing there on Reddit. Over here on StockTwits, currently at 95 cents. 52-week low of 90 cents. 52-week high of $11.04. So don't know what it would take to get it back up to there, or why it has dropped so much. Have to continue watching this one. So I've averaged down from $8 ready, 4,500 shares total value. Average price $2.68. So a good time to average down on this one if you're way behind like I was. Auditor report, HEXO's 12-month results ending July 31st, but it's doubts about the company ability to continue as a going concern. Over here on tip ranks, currently at 95 cents, showing it as a hold with an upside of $1.51. I'd be happy if it hit $1.51, so it makes me want to buy some more, but that's all I have on HEXO. If you have HEXO, go ahead and list it in the comments. How many shares you have, any information about this one. Like I said, I've had some kind of negative information about this one, so I haven't really researched it in depth and see what's going on that side, but you can read through the comments on my last video, which was on November 21st, so been away from YouTube for a while, busy with AEP, holidays and everything, so I'm back and going to be making some videos this weekend, so be watching for those. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing, and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.